Hello, welcome to Harmony of Spices. Today we're going to do a Kerala style cutlet. A cutlet made with Vazhakoombu or banana flour. If you've never tried it, try it out, you will love it. For the banana flour cutlet, we call it Vazhakoombu Cutlet. I have taken few banana flours here. Because I could not find the exact same size of another one, I took couple small ones along with it. The quantity of the ingredients will be listed under the ingredients list. I have taken some green chilies, chopped curry leaves, minced ginger, garam masala powder, black pepper powder, turmeric powder, ground cumin which is optional, chopped onions, breadcrumbs, eggs beaten, potatoes. While I clean and prep the banana flour, I'm going to cook the potatoes simultaneously. I added some water and salt to it and keep it for boiling. I'm going to clean it first and then use a food processor to mince it. If you're mincing it with your hand and knife, make sure to apply oil on hand, knife and the cutting board, otherwise it can stain. Add the chopped flour into water and leave them in water until everything else is ready. Add oil to a heated pan and once it's hot, add the ginger to it. Saute it for a couple minutes until a nice smell starts coming and then add onions to it. Now we can add green chilies, curry leaves, salt. Saute it really well. Once it's nice and translucent, add all the spices to it: cumin powder, turmeric powder, garam masala and black pepper powder. Saute for a couple minutes until the spices are heated up. In the meantime, strain the water out of the flour completely well. Make sure to use a strainer with tiny holes, otherwise the flours can pass through it. Adding the flours to the pan to saute it with the rest of the ingredients. Saute it really well so the water is dried up and also it gets cooked. It only took 3-4 minutes. The water is all dried up. Now I'm going to turn off the stove. Mashing the potato is a very important part. Do not try to mash it with a blender or a food processor. It must be either with hand or with a potato masher, or I'm going to use a potato ricer here, which comes very handy for me when it comes to a mashed potato or mashing a potato for cutlets. Just make sure there is no water left in the potatoes when you strained it out. Now add the potatoes into the mix. Wash your hands thoroughly and mix it well. It's mixed well. I like to add a little breadcrumbs to it so that it makes the cutlet more crunchier. It's totally optional. Check the salt and add more salt if needed. Now I'm going to start shaping them. It's totally up to you what shape you want to choose. I'm going to go with the typical cutlet style. Just make sure you hold it tight and there's no crevices around. I'm going to shape few of them before I start dipping into the eggs and breadcrumbs. I've taken some breadcrumbs in a plate and some beaten eggs. So instead of 2 eggs, what I did is I took some egg white along with 1 full egg because egg whites have more binding force than the egg yolks. Roll each one of them into the beaten eggs first. I'm going to do 1 more and then put them on the breadcrumbs and roll it on the breadcrumbs. One thing you need to be careful is if your hand is wet from the eggs already, use the other hand to roll it in the breadcrumbs. I'm going to do a deep fry because it absorbs less oil versus the shallow fry. So I'm gonna put the cutlet one by one once the oil is hot. Flip it in between carefully and fry them till they're brown. Don't keep it in high flame because you want to fry them slowly. When it's brown, you can take them out slowly. The same way you can fry the rest of the cutlets too. A really delicious banana flour cutlet or Vazhakoombu cutlet is ready here. It can be a really nice appetizer that goes well with the ketchup or a side for rice. Try it out. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching Harmony of Spices.